I've tracked down Brittany's signal. Right now, finding her is my highest priority. However, I'm also very concerned that our cosmic drive key is now missing. If I don't find that, the Drake won't be able to fly fast enough to get us back to Kopai. That would be very, very bad. Hello everyone, my name is Clink and welcome back to Pikmin 3 Deluxe. Last time we got introduced to our new captains, at least Charlie and Alph and somewhat Brittany. We made contact on this mysterious planet that we've finally gotten the name of in PNF 404, and today we're going to be landing in the Garden of Hope in search of Brittany and trying to find some fruit. Pikmin 1 had ship parts to recover, Pikmin 2 had treasures to obtain, this game has fruits to collect. Well, kind of. They aren't required technically to beat the game. This game's much more of a plot-focused kind of thing, but the fruits are kind of how you extend your time limit to actually get to the end of the game. Brittany should be around here. Something is flashing on my map. Maybe it's her. I'm running out of sustenance, so I hope I find her before it's too late. And with that, we are now in our first timed day of the game. It looks like the onion has followed me here, so where are the Pikmin? This is gonna be a good chance to talk about the different difficulties. If you're playing on normal mode, you'll actually have, I believe it's 18 minutes in a day. The days are a lot longer in normal mode. Oh, that's right, the data file I found explained all this. The onion is the Pikmin's nest. Yeah, we pull Pikmin out of the onion in the same way as usual. I'm going to install an application on the cop pad that lets me check the Pikmin status remotely. And of course there has to be an install information. Or install animation, there we go. Just real quick, this just shows you how many are in your squad, how many are working, how many are idle, and so on and so forth. But yeah, like I said, 18 minutes for normal mode, 13 and a half for normal mode, or hard mode I mean. Just like in Pikmin 1 and 2, and then you have ultra spicy mode, which makes it, I believe, 11 and a half minutes. For this first area, we are going to have to build a bridge to get across. We're right here on this island, and to get forward, we need to build this bridge. So I'm going to take out this white spectralid right here, and get some Pikmin sprouting. Same with that dwarf bulborb, the first enemy in any Pikmin game. And we'll sprout some more Pikmin to already get ourselves up to over 30. We can put a few more onto this wall and have enough finishing off this part of the bridge right here. If enough are, or if you send too many on it, the rest will come back to you. We can pick up our next data log and then come over here to get our this wall broken down. When Pikmin are done with a pile, they will actually return to where that pile was and stand idle waiting for you to come back. It's usually a good idea to whistle them on their way back. However, you know, you don't have to do that. And we can just let them go back instead. Just another thing that was a bit of a quality of life change to help you out with the multitasking, because once we have all three captains at once, you can just start going wild with what you're doing, even when you have two. And in fact, the second area of the game is going to really show that. If I had one major complaint about Pikmin 2's captain system, it's the fact that the game never really needed you to multitask. This game will put a bit more of a focus on that. A flower bloomed on that Pikmin's head. It's amazing how many plant-like qualities they possess. I wonder if they develop any new skills with that flower. I'll have to keep a close eye on them. So yes, if you break open these eggs, just like before, you can get nectar. However, in this game, using nectar to flower up your Pikmin is a little bit different than before. We can't just swarm our whole squad onto a single piece of nectar. So nectar only heals, or not heals, makes 10 of your Pikmin flowers in this game at a time. By the way, Bulborb right here, just bum rush him. The charge makes it easier than ever to bum rush them. So, it's just even more pleasant in this game. However, it feels like they have a lot less health, considering we just took that guy out no problem with only 30 Pikmin. What was I trying to say? Nectar, right. Flowered Pikmin in Pikmin 3 Deluxe, at least, not necessarily the original game. This was something changed in the Deluxe version for some reason that I still don't know. You might notice leaves and flowers are keeping up with us just fine. There's no difference in their walking speed. The only difference with flower Pikmin this time is going to be in the speed that they transport stuff at. Not necessarily how fast they keep up with you. And Pikmin have evolved at this point in the series to where they no longer really trip, so we don't need to worry about that as much either. The Pikmin in this game are pretty smart. They'll kind of bunch up when you get to a narrow spot. They won't just fall into the water like a bunch of idiots. Oh no, Brittany's just lying there. I hope I'm not too late. Pick up, Brittany. Pick up. Please still be alive. Why is the camera like that? It's like she just has a tripod set up or something. Oh, sorry about that. I was just taking a little nap, so you're close by. Why wasn't I moving, you ask? Well, you know me. I'm a pretty sound sleeper, even with all these creatures creeping around. But never mind that. Listen, I discovered what looks like a piece of fruit. It's over there. But I'm kind of stuck here for the time being. Could you go and check it out for me? I don't know how she sees that piece of fruit, but there's one right here. No, I'm just kidding. She sees a different one than this one. But this is going to be our first fruit of the game. Wow, it's even bigger than I thought it would be. If this giant thing really is fruit, then we've hit the jackpot. I'd like to analyze it at the Drake, but how do I get it there? So, this is Pikmin, so throw your Pikmin up, and they will start transporting back the Sunseed Berry. A lot of the fruits in this game were treasures in Pikmin 2. Most of those names have carried over, so stuff like the orange is still called the Citrus Lump. We have the Sunseed Berry. I can't remember all their names, honestly. But, actually, no, I don't want to do this yet. We need to get to Brittany. However, there is this wall in the way that we can't do anything about with our red Pikmin. It is a glass wall, and our Pikmin are not strong enough to break it. So for now, let's move on to this cave after the Drake analyzes our Sunseed Berry. Oh, the Drake is sending us a message. Analyzing. Recovery. And you will immediately get to see, at least this time, the animation for juicing. And they somehow made the juice animation in this game really good. Large quantities of Pikmin U detected. This is a seed-bearing fruit, making cultivation on Kopai possible. Juice from this fruit is safe for consumption by crew members. Add a fruit file to the cot pad where we can store the results of our analysis. So yeah, the last menu to be unlocked is going to be a fruit menu. This is going to be how you keep track of all the different fruits you've obtained and how many of each one you've obtained. But since I don't know much about plants, I'll ask Brittany to write the reports. She is the botanist after all. But yeah, as I was saying, let's head on into this cave now that we know we can't really do anything to get to Brittany. Although it looks like there's just some more glass in here. What is that thing? And surprise attack! So we have Mr. Goo Monster here that I actually forgot the name of. But thankfully, we have the Piclopedia to tell us. If this is your first time playing, you will not actually be able to see all of this. I guess this is gonna have some light spoilers for now. But we have the Medusal Slurker is what this guy's name is going to be. You only have to fill out the Pikmipedia one time in Pikmin 3 Deluxe. It's not a per file thing, it's just a whole game thing. But yeah, go on ahead, take out the Medusal Slurker with your red Pikmin, throw them up there, and out are going to pop rock Pikmin. I love rock Pikmin so much. These guys are so cute. They are my favorite Pikmin type. I just love rock Pikmin. Are these creatures Pikmin too? They're giving me a funny look. It seems they want to go break this glass, so let's go ahead, get them in our party, and throw them at the glass here. Rock Pikmin are quite unique for Pikmin in that they don't stick on to things. You throw them at it and they kind of beat it and then they bounce off and they'll keep ramming themselves into it, but they don't kind of stick themselves on a wall or an enemy and repeatedly hit it. Their onion was trapped inside that crystal. Since I have 2 types of Pikmin now, I can select the ones I want to use with L and R. So yes, finally, we have easy Pikmin type swapping. We don't need to hold down A and then press R. You can just press R and L and swap which one you're going to use. In this case, we want to use our rock Pikmin and bring back this Medusal Slurker and get some more rocks out of the onion here. Much like in Pikmin 1 and 2, the day you find a new onion color, it's going to stay where you found it. It will be at the base starting tomorrow, but today it's going to be over here. So while we're here, let's go ahead and take out these. More important things to note about rock Pikmin is going to be they deal more damage on the initial throw than they do when you just kind of leave them like this. So if I leave this guy, he's not going to do as much damage every hit as it would for me to just throw them. Rock Pikmin are kind of going to be your replacement for purple Pikmin in this game. The purple and white Pikmin are nowhere to be found in the story mode of Pikmin 3. Purple Pikmin, I guess they just thought were too overpowered and didn't feel like balancing them in this game, and they also just kind of nerfed them into the ground in the side modes, but that's a story for another day. For now, let's head out here and make our way towards Brittany, since now we can break open this glass wall with our rock Pikmin. But yeah, rock Pikmin are going to do a bit more damage overall to most stuff. They're a pretty safe bet to use in most combat scenarios. I would still say reds are mostly helpful, but before we actually save Brittany, let's pick up this data log. There's even a data file about this. Now that I think about it, there was indeed a go here function built into the radar. We should try it out soon. It seems helpful if we decide to split into multiple squads. Actually, yeah, let's just go ahead and get Brittany out so that we can take a look at that then. Can you smash this wall? Yes, I can in fact smash this wall, Brittany. Brittany! Whew, I can't tell you how happy I am to get out of this place. I'm sick of sleeping outside, and I'm super hungry. What's with your entourage there? What's that you say? They're called Pikmin. They're cute. But we don't have time for cuteness right now. Look over there, Alfie. This is the fruit Brittany was talking about that she was seeing earlier. Let's work together and nab that huge piece of fruit. So, we are now stuck in tutorial mode again. If you see a bolt or a screw in the ground like this, you can lock onto it, and we can actually throw our other captains in this game. So let's throw a couple of Pikmin over to Brittany, and the game will be happy. So, earlier the game told us how we could disband our squad. If you hold Y, you can bring up this menu, and then hitting this, the assigned direction will kind of flip on over to the squad member that you want. So if I hit Y again, we can swap over to Alph and back to Brittany. And you'll also notice this is where we can disband our Pikmin squad. However, what it happens in this game is that it disbands your squad on everything except the type you have selected. So just a neat little change. So if you do want to separate your entire squad, you will have to use the whistle twice. Let's go ahead and get these pellet posies down. and get some more rock Pikmin. Here we have another new enemy type. These are going to be the Scutterchuck. I will probably not be reading most of the Piclopedia entries. Maybe I'll read through some of them. But I don't really want to spend too much time on them. I want to build up my rock Pikmin numbers, so let's go ahead and get this done. The Scutterchucks, by the way, have these glass rocks on their back. You want to be careful when first approaching them, as they can crush your red Pikmin. However, rock Pikmin cannot be crushed. That is definitely the biggest pro of the rock Pikmin. So Wollywogs, yeah, they're no threat at all to rock Pikmin. They can't even do a thing to hurt rock Pikmin. That's just how awesome rock Pikmin are. They can just walk up to the mighty Wollywog and not be afraid. However, it's not like the Wollywog is going to be all that scary anyways. If we disband and swap over to Alph, I want to have Alph be on his own, because I'm going to show off the Go Here function. So, new to Pikmin 3 is Go Here. If you open your map and move somewhere on it, you can just kind of select where you want your captain to go, and they will go there. That's why it's called Go Here. Very helpful feature to just kind of get your one of your squads moving if you decide to split your squad into multiple subgroups with different captains, and you can still work on something while one squad member moves to the other side of the map or something, and not have to waste precious daylight time. This bridge right here is going to be our shortcut back to base, and now that we have that other Sunseed Berry, right? Yep, coming back to base. We don't need to worry about that, and we can head over to Alph, who's gonna sprout some more rock Pikmin. These are gonna be pretty much all the Pikmin we can get for today, I think. Well, no, but in this section of the map, it's all we're gonna get. It's also gonna be all the rock Pikmin I grow for the day, just because the rock onion is all the way over here, and it's just such a pain to have to come all the way over here for the rock onion every single time. But yeah, let's have Alph go back here. If you want to, you can also see the route they're gonna take when you use Go Here, which is just another helpful feature of Go Here in general. And we have a few minutes left in the day, so let's go ahead and break down this wall right here to open up the next portion of the Garden of Hope, now that we've, you know, gone in that loop here. And here we're gonna see a few familiar faces. Now what could this be? The radar's picking something up. The radar's detecting a signal of some sort. Maybe it's a new type of food. So yeah, the radar's kind of just onto something, and maybe we should head over there. Over here though, we have fiery blowhogs. In this game, they are pretty much the same as before. They can throw your Pikmin off of them and they shoot fire. Red Pikmin are obviously immune to fire, just as before. So your red Pikmin are going to be great at dealing with them. On the opposite shore, there are materials for building a bridge. I bet if Alph and I work together, we can get it done in no time. Ask Alph to join the squad, move the cursor over to him, and call him by pressing B. Yeah, blah blah blah. I guess those three do not want to get thrown off. Let's go ahead and stick some Pikmin onto these. You might also notice that it only takes 5 Pikmin to carry the blowhogs in this game. It took 7 in Pikmin 1 and 2, I do believe. Not 1000% sure about the Pikmin 2 part there. But yeah, with the rock Pikmin squad now that's over here, let's go say hello to Wollywogs, since I brought them up earlier. Hello. Try to crush these rock Pikmin. Do it. The sun will be setting soon. Any stray Pikmin will undoubtedly face attacks from nocturnal predators. And there you go. There's your radius on where your base is. Just like before in Pikmin 1 and 2, if your Pikmin are within a certain range of the onion, they won't get left behind at night anywhere else on the map, and they will be. But it could be tiring to walk around everywhere to collect all the Pikmin, so I'll make sure that when you press A near the SS Drake, a whistle will sound that will call all the Pikmin back to the onion. Yeah, I believe this was something introduced in Pikmin 3 Deluxe, not the original. That you can just call all the Pikmin back to the Drake. Honestly, it's a feature I'm not completely sure I know how I feel about it. On one hand, I guess it's another bit of convenience. On the other, I feel like it kind of takes away some of the, you know, pressure of that mad last-minute scramble of getting your squad back together. The onion stopped spitting out seeds. But the Pikmin inside the onion still seem to be increasing in numbers. Apparently, once the number of Pikmin in the field reaches 100, any new Pikmin will stay inside the onion. This means that a maximum of 100 Pikmin can be active outside the onion at any one time. So yeah, just like before, max Pikmin count is going to be 160 if you're playing in Ultra Spicy mode. And we're actually not done with this part. Over here is going to be some Skitter Leafs. Back once again from Pikmin 2. I think they were in Pikmin 2. You can also see up in the top right how many Pikmin are just left out in the field. Thankfully we have 0 as of right now. I'm gonna go on ahead and get even more reds by bringing back these Wollywogs. Did I not get enough onto you? Nope, I guess I'm not gonna kill the Spectralid. Maybe? Hey, I think I can get the Spectralid. And I missed. You know what? Never mind. Who cares? Let's see. Yeah, this is gonna... Whoops. Wow, I can't believe none of them went into the water right there. But yeah, another thing to note, both captains will pluck just like in Pikmin 2. All 3 will once we have all 3 of them together, I guess. And that is going to get us these corpses back. One thing you might notice is we can't see our total number of Pikmin like we could in Pikmin 2 and 1. But once we go to the onion, we can obviously just pull out whatever we need. And that's all I'm gonna get done for today, it looks like. I'm gonna just end the day here, so I'm not sitting here waiting for 10 seconds. No Pikmin were out in the field left behind. So we can end the day satisfied here. Man, this part's already gone on for a while. Lots of tutorial stuff at the start of Pikmin 3, though. But we're pretty much done with it after tomorrow. We'll be finishing up what we can do here in the Garden of Hope tomorrow. If I was playing quickly, I could have probably. It's not too hard to honestly finish this area in a single day. But I figured it'd be better to take it slow and not rush things. However, we're about to see something new for Pikmin 3 here. The onions merge into one. So, in this game, we're going to kind of just have a mega onion where we can pick out all of our types at once. No walking between the onions and the base. Let's analyze the other fruit too. Oh, right, we don't have to analyze the other strawberry because of the fact that the game did a cutscene for it earlier. There's the face wrinkler, good old lemon, and then our other sunseed berry. One other change I should point out is in Ultra Spicy mode, you would actually get only half of the fruit, or not half the fruit, half the juice from the fruit. So we wouldn't have even gotten 2 juices if this was Ultra Spicy mode, probably. I'll ration out the juice, no extra gulps for anyone. It's good to build our juice supply like this. We should be alright for a little while. On day 2, we should have had 0 deaths. We got quite a lot of Pikmin sprouted, couple fruits, and yeah, I'd say that was a pretty successful day too. Back on board, we ran an analysis on the fruit we retrieved and found it suitable for copite consumption. It looks like there's plenty more where that came from. Reuniting with Brittany, finding this fruit, it's still early, but things seem to be taking a turn for the better. With that, we are done with day 2 altogether. So I will end this part here. I'll see you guys next time, where we'll have, where we'll finish up the Garden of Hope. Bye-bye.